What's going on, YouTube? Guitstik Customs here, and I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm gonna have to do a video on why I haven't done a video in so long, but I need to get this video out because I need to put a new battery in the motorcycle with a winter. Actually, winter's here. We got a little bit of ice and cold weather the other day. Wearing the electrical gear, the heated gear, puts a big strain on the battery that I've got in here. And I've been using this battery for the last 3 years. And I'm having to put a constant charge on it all the time, which I hadn't had to do before. And it's just giving me some really weird readings on the instrument panel. High voltage, low voltage, doing different things. So I probably need to have that battery tested, but for right now I'm just going to go ahead and take it out and put a new battery in. And I've got a Shorai. I talked to Marianne at Shorai in California, verified that I got the right battery, ordered this off of Amazon. And so let's open it up and see what we got. Take out the foam padding. Got some instructions. To be honest with you, I've actually read the instructions already. And I got a sticker. And I got a bunch of bolts. A bunch of bolts, nuts, bolts, and foam. And that foam's not just for packing. It's actually if you need to create more space where the stock battery goes. Alright, so that's going to be a pain in the butt to do while I'm holding a camera, so let me knock that out and I will be right back. After a little bit of a struggle of fighting, I finally got it out. This is the cover, and I've got to tell you, this is about the worst battery tie down system I've ever seen. You've got to take all of these off of this cover and get to a hidden screw back here. And then you've got to fight to get this out because there's a hook right here that goes up under here. And don't worry, you will probably never see it. Let's see if I can't show you. See that hook right there? Right there. Hold on. This hook right here. You've got to hook that onto there, and then while fighting it around all of these wires, I've done it before and I was not looking forward to doing it. So after getting the battery out, you want to compare it, make sure that you've got the right size. The width is pretty much the same. The height is a little bit different, so I'm going to have to add a piece of this foam here to this battery to bring it up to size and bring it up to so it's not rattling around in the box. I need to add a little bit on the back side. Piece of foam. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, sliding all over the place. That piece right there, I'll cut a piece for the bottom to raise the battery up. Piece on the back side to move it forward in here. That's about it. Just make sure that the battery's not going to rattle around in there and do any damage and come loose and cause a short. And I want a heated seat, but that's not how I want a heated seat. Alright, let me get all that put back together because it's going to be a pain in the butt to do, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. Right now I'm charging the battery because I don't want to crank it up without a full charge, crank the bike up without a full charge on it. I haven't got anything connected. I've still got the tape on the terminals. See how long it takes to get it to a full charge. You want it to have at least a 13.1 charge on it. This doesn't tell me what the charge is. there's no indication, and I just dropped my scissors. Okay. But you can see I've got the battery in there nice and snug. It's not going to rattle around. It might rattle around a little bit, but after I get the hold down here on it, it should be pretty secure. One thing I would like though is if this could be made into a waterproof connection that I can leave permanently mounted to the battery, and then put this charge port somewhere on the bike, because that's a pain in the butt to take this off just to charge the battery with this charger. That might be something that Shorai can figure out. I don't know. It'd be difficult because there are so many different battery types for different motorcycles, this, that, and the other thing. But having it a little bit easier to access, it's right in the middle. This covers it up. Now I might be able to get through there to charge it, but I'll have to put it together to find out. We'll see. And it's still charging. I'm going to go in for a little bit. It's getting dark. See? And the dogs across the street are getting on my nerves. So I'm going to let this charge for a little bit. Be back out here in maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. We'll see what it does. Alright, so I misspoke myself. And I went back and did the unmanliest of manly things that you're not supposed to do as man, and read the instructions for the charger. And apparently this piece that I had plugged into the charging port, the charger, can be left on the bike. I just need to find some way to mount it and waterproof it a little bit better, because I do ride in the rain. I might have just voided my warranty now, because I admit that riding in the rain with this plugged in. But I got everything back together. The battery's in, all plugged up. And Marianne from Shorai wanted to know about my heated gear that I use during the winter time, because her husband wanted to do some. I've got it run through a power center that I got from Japan, and if I remember, I will leave a link to this in the description below. It all runs off of battery power. Battery runs through here, through a fuse, and then through a relay to power this center, and then these wires right here come off and run forward, and then just go between the tank and the seat when I plug it in when I go for a ride. And that's about it. But let's see. I got a full charge on the battery. It's showing 13.2 right now. Let me start it up real quick. I'll put you down. Should run up to 14 volts. It's already doing better than the old battery did. 13.9. Come on, baby, it's working. 14 volts. The old battery wouldn't even get up to 13.5. And then when I hook my electrical gear into it, it would just drag it down to about 12.1, and that's with 4,000 RPMs. If I come to a stop, it would drop down to 11.7, 11.5, somewhere in there, which is not good for a battery. And it's showing, so the stator is good, which is one of the things that I was worried about, because I didn't want to replace the stator. That's an expensive piece of kit right there, but So, by replacing the battery, going with a lithium ion, I know what it is, LiFe, something like that. Anyways, this battery is a heck of a lot lighter than the old battery, so I've saved it a little bit of weight. I've got better charging. It's going to be more efficient than the old battery. It's jumping between 14, 13, 9. So it's doing pretty good. But that's about it for right now. I'm going to try to get this video edited and posted. But if you don't mind, if you haven't done so already, hit that little subscribe button down there in the corner and check out these videos. You might find something you like. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.